do it like Bobby. He says dry for most of the day, but some showers are starting to pop up.
Yeah, that's right. Chief Meteorologist Bobby Deskins tracking it all for you right now, Bobby.
Trying to stay in the neighborhood is my plan somehow this weekend. Days until hurricane season, just about 11 days, obviously, right? We'll go out to June 1st is when it starts. You can still get storms in late May and certainly early June, and I think we might be watching the first week of June for something to try and do something down to our south. We'll see. But the seasonal forecast came out from NOAA. We've showed you other forecasts, Colorado State. Generally, they are near the lower end of the averages. 14 named storms, 7 of those become hurricanes, and 3 of those become major hurricanes, which is Cat 3 or higher. Look at this forecast. I mean, their high range is at or slightly below the averages. So, yeah, and I would probably go somewhere in the middle of there. I definitely think that's a pretty good range for what's coming up. Now, 55% chance of it being below normal. That's really good news. Let's be honest, it's all probabilities anyways. That's why they give you this. But it's only a 10% chance that it even goes above average. And that's basically because of El Nino. All right, the probability of us getting El Nino is almost 100% at this point. We're just about there. And for a moderate to strong El Nino, it's a good chance. That's an 80% chance. Now, if you go back to 2015, that's the last time that NOAA issued a below average forecast, 11 years ago. That's wild. But we had an El Nino that year. We only had 11 named storms. 4 of those became hurricanes and only 2 major hurricanes. The El Nino, the water temperature was plus 1.9. We're thinking maybe 2.5 to almost over plus 3. So we'll see if that's just water temperature. We'll see. That's the water temperature in this area here. We'll see if it actually translates into the ocean atmosphere. It's a water temperature of the ocean and the atmosphere interacting with each other that gives us El Nino, and it creates shear. All right? It creates a lot of shear, especially in the Atlantic, but it's not always shear, right? So we're going to have lots of wind shear. We'll have some breaks. We'll have breaks in the wind shear, so you can still get things to develop. So it's really important, as you heard her say, it only takes one storm. So don't get hung up on that below average terminology, right? Just know it's hurricane season, so get prepared either way, okay? Now, let's talk rainfall. Finally getting some for interior sections of Citrus, Hernando, and parts of Pasco County. That's a pretty good little thunderstorm right now, crossing 52 up here just north of Aaron. That's going to come down to the south just a little bit there. Wesley Chapel, I think this fills in. You can see this line here going all the way down into Manatee County. And I kind of circled the area where I think we have the best chance for showers and storms this afternoon, and that is Wesley Chapel, Brandon, Fishhawk, Sun City Center, Palmetto areas, okay? So keeping the easterly flow. It'll go a little bit more southeast over the weekend, but it's more of the same. It's going to get hot. We're mid-80s along the coast right now, low 90s inland, with afternoon showers and storms each day. Now, this is the rest of this evening. You go out through about 6:30. Let's go out through about 8:30. You see it really filling in here for eastern Pasco, Hernando, and Citrus, but still down here, right over the fire where we need it. And then some of it in the eastern Hillsborough, but most of it stays away from the coast. And then it'll be out of here close to 10:30, 11:30 tonight, so a little bit later. Tomorrow, we start dry. First thing in the morning, then about 1 to 2 o'clock, we get a pop-up shower or storm here along the coast. That's the best chance for the coastal areas because then everything works its way inland, just like today. That's around 9 o'clock at night, some of it trying to get back towards Tampa and St. Pete. Just a small chance for your Friday night plans. I think we actually have a better chance over the weekend. This is Saturday. We're starting to build it back towards the coast a little bit more, 30 to 40%, but 40 to 50% for Sunday and Monday. But again, if you're seeing this, and especially if you're new to the area, you think it's going to rain. Well, yes, but late in the afternoon and early evening hours. The first half of the day looks fine. This is typical for us here, obviously, with the rainy season. There's your 7-day forecast. Look at the heat staying with us, low 90s. All the way through Wednesday is just like what we're doing now, okay? A little bit more rain here or there. After that, there's going to be a big change, and I think it gets even wetter, and I'll talk about that in 30 minutes.